to my favorite people in the world. How y'all doing? How y'all been, man? Your boy been going for a minute, honestly. And this video really is like comprised of multiple days in one. So it definitely is gonna be longer than usual. But I missed y'all, man. I missed the grind. I missed making content. So we are back at it for sure. 100% going bigger and better. And there's a lot more stuff that we got planned for the future, but I don't want to talk too much.
Family, friends. It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. I know I have not posted on at least TikTok in a while. I have been back on my social media as far as Instagram. So if you don't follow my Instagram, it's Hate Dance just like everywhere else. But while I was away, I just really kind of wanted to get into myself, man. Just wanted to find myself. I've been thinking a lot. Like I've had a lot of time by myself, listening to myself. But honestly, it's been great. I do have a great, amazing, fantabulous support system that I love so much, that I cherish so much. And it's crazy enough, after finding that support system, it just made me a little bit sure as far as with myself. Like that I really enjoy and I do love where I stay. Like I'm gonna be honest, I have not done much to my apartment as far as aesthetically wise since I moved in. Cause honestly, I didn't really know if Atlanta was a home for me. Like everybody know, Houston, that's really where I want to be. That's really where I want to be. At least I thought so. But like I said, my support system, I wouldn't take it back for the world. So we locked in. So now I want to do more in the house. I've never really done much in any of the places that I've been in. In England, what I was in the dorms. I did not have my dorm set up that much. I had my bed. I had a couple things pinned on the wall. Was not that fire, I'll be honest. Um, my last apartment in North Dakota, y'all know, like I'm not even really gonna get too much into that, but I did not design anything in that apartment. That was not designed by me. Um, so yeah, I don't really know what to do, but lately I have been into art, at least finding my own form of art. Like it's extremely therapeutic. Like I just kind of lose time in it, and like I found my own way of drawing, like things that I enjoy to draw, like my own style of drawing that adds like a little bit of depth to it. So I mean, through that, it just made me think like, what do I want to do creatively? So to build up my space, because I'm here, like we're locked in now, like I'm in Atlanta, like, and I love my apartment. So we're gonna build this up. So y'all gonna see everything from the ground up. And it's not really the ground up. Like I do have some pieces in here, but y'all are gonna see the progression. So today we're gonna build my bait wall. Yeah, you're just gonna see. I frequent vape a lot, so I do have a lot of bags. I do have a lot of boxes. So I'm gonna make something near and dear to me on my wall. It's sort of like my first featured piece in a sense, or my first creative piece outside of the stuff that I've done in my iPad or my sketchbook. So I appreciate y'all. Let's get into it.
Like I was saying, y'all, I never really built up a place, and that's okay. Because the place that I'm in now, I'm about to set it up. You feel me? I really do think that the wall was just kind of my kickstart to it. I think I just really needed to see, like, okay, let me design something in my head, or let me think of an idea, like a creative idea in my head, and then go and do it. I did do a painting as well. The painting didn't necessarily come out the quality that I wanted, but it was my first painting on a canvas, so I'm not really mad. Like, one thing that I've understood in life is you have to take yourself for where you're at, and you can work from where you're at. Like, that's the great part about it. Like, I know I don't always start with everything at the end, but I just fell in love with getting to the end. Like, I love the hard days. I love the hardest days. Some of the days where I be feeling like, ah, I be loving them. Not in the moment. It might be like a month or two later after I already racked my brain on it or whatever the case may be. But every single time that I have an extremely hard day, I always find the message or the lesson inside of it. So, God, I do appreciate you for these hard lessons because I need them. I need them. They've honestly shaped me to be the person that I am today. And honestly, I wouldn't want to be anyone else. I wouldn't want to have like any kind of empathy from anyone else. I wouldn't even want to change my situation a little bit. Well, I mean, I would want to change my situation a little bit. You know what I'm saying? $1 billion in the count right now would be extra, extra good. I'll be able to do everything I want with $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna work there. Pinky promise. You feel me? I gotta touch $1 billion. I have to. That's just me. And I'm not even touching the billion for selfish reasons. We touching that billion to change the world. That's just my little spiel. Because I do feel like I want my impact to be greater than, I don't know. I just want to like my last name to live on way further than me. I want everybody to talk about me in such a great light because I just do right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to make the wrong decision and do the wrong thing. Like, it's so easy to do the wrong thing, but it's so much harder to do the right thing. But you have to have the strength to do the right thing. And you get that strength through going through that fire. You know what I'm saying? When you in that fire and you going through it, that's what really builds that strength to be you, no matter what. So Denzel is gonna always be him, and hopefully through me being me, I can help people feel more comfortable with being them. You know what I'm saying? And if I can do that, that might be my $1 billion. But we still trying to get that in the account though. So we still trying to get that in the account, man. But all jokes aside, money ain't important to me. It's genuinely not. Like, the actions that I do, everything that I do in my life is important to me. The people that I love in my life is important to me. And honestly, anyone that I interact with is important to me because I just feel like if I can make someone else's day a little bit easier for being me, that's a win in my book. That is a win in my book. But as you see, this was the original. I did go back and I did have to chop that top left corner a little bit because it was lined up exactly with the bottom side of the 7. So I just made it a little bit. I just made it a little bit shorter up top. So let me know how y'all like it, and also give me some recommendations down below on what I should do next. But as you see, we in that gym too, baby. Real bad. Not gonna lie. I love calisthenics, and I've been saying I love calisthenics all of 75 hard, but I love calisthenics. Like, I don't know what it is. We started with hollow body holds, then we did our push-ups. One thing I do do. All right, chill on me. I'm gonna grow up eventually. I'm gonna grow up eventually, but yeah, the calisthenics, great. I love it. Love them. I followed this guy on TikTok probably like, what was it? Maybe like a month and a half ago, right before I deleted my socials. I found his TikTok, and he had this mastery list of really all of the calisthenic workouts. Yeah, everything. Now that I think about it, every calisthenic workout that you really needed, he made a mastery list, went over how to do it. So when I had that time away, I just really started going in that mastery list and really starting to try to master certain things on the list. And it's been great, honestly, like knowing what I'm gonna go in there to focus on, and then going, giving it some time. Like, it's not gonna happen overnight. And none of my calisthenic times, like, none of this happened overnight. I promise you. Like, my German hang, I think my first German hang was probably 3 seconds. Now I can comfortably get up there probably 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, comfortably. But it definitely took like a month. And before, I would limit myself, like, oh, well, I'm not really seeing no return on this, so let me just stop. But no, I do keep hearing you need to fear the person who's done one thing 1,000 times rather than a person that's done 1,000 things once. So we just get in that paint and start at the very bottom and get to the top. You feel me? That's really my accomplishments and that's really my fulfillment. Like, I know I'm not gonna start all the way at the top and nothing. But me, I got that drive to get to the top. You feel me? I'm not gonna limit myself no more. I'm not scared. I used to be extremely scared. I was in such a shell. I was a shell of a person, shell of myself, because I really thought I couldn't be myself. But over this last month, I really had to just get back in with myself, rebuild myself back up. It was some instances where it really wasn't my fault while I was thinking less than, but really it was my fault because I shouldn't even let those situations get me out of thinking of who I really was. So through every journey, all of these journeys, I do hope that it is one person that can love themselves and they like, oh, I didn't see anybody do X, Y, and Z. Like, I know I can do that. And then go and do it. And then tell me about it. Turn me up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna feel no heat, no anger about nothing. We all can get it together. You know what I'm saying? It's enough going around for everybody. But that's my little spiel, y'all. This video was extremely long. Way longer than usual. Y'all probably tired of me talking. And honestly, I'm tired of talking. I love y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all have a great week, great month, and a great rest of the year. We're gonna be back, baby.